The European robin is a small, plump bird. Its black beak is short and thin. Males and females look identical, sporting a brown back, white belly, red breast, face, and cheeks. In contrast, juveniles are speckled gold and brown, only developing the distinctive red plumage in adulthood. An adult male robin has a grayish back, a red chest, and a dark-colored head. The females have duller coloring than the males and a slighter lighter head. Robins' bills are yellow, and a white ring partly surrounds the eyes. Killdeer have the characteristic large, round head, large eye, and short bill of all plovers. They are especially slender and lanky, with a long, pointed tail and long wings. A shorebird you can see without going to the beach, killdeer are graceful plovers common to lawns, golf courses, athletic fields, and parking lots. These tawny birds run across the ground in spurts, stopping with a jolt every so often to check their progress, or to see if they've startled up any insect prey. It has a distinctive piercing call that can sound like a frantic, chattering song, even at night. Killdeer also often call while in flight, no matter what time of day it is, and may be calling through the night as they migrate in late fall and early spring. A medium-sized songbird, a bit more slender than a thrush and with a longer tail. Mockingbirds have small heads, a long, thin bill with a hint of a downward curve, and long legs. Their wings are short, rounded, and broad, making the tail seem particularly long in flight. A mockingbird's plumage is grayish-brown while its belly is a lighter gray or even cream color. Mockingbirds sing at night to attract a mate. Young males become increasingly desperate if they haven't found a mate during the breeding season, leading to an increase in singing, often extending throughout both day and night. Barred owls are mottled brown and white overall, with dark brown, almost black, eyes. The underparts are mostly marked with vertical brown bars on a white background, while the upper breast is crossed with horizontal brown bars. The wings and tail are barred brown and white. They hoot at night because they are protecting their territory from other owls. Screeching or low barking because they feel threatened or need to protect their territory. Barred owls are another classic owl hoot, but they are also very talkative birds. Out of all of the owls on this list, barred owls can be heard both night and day. They also have a great number of hoots and calls, all in set repetitions and patterns. Barn owls are pale overall with dark eyes. They have a mix of buff and gray on the head, back, and upper wings, and are white on the face, body, and underwings. When seen at night, they can appear all white. Barn owls nest and roost in cavities, abandoned barns and other buildings, and dense trees. These are excellent techniques to hunt prey, even in total darkness. But since these birds are night flyers and are not easily spotted, humans have often feared them. American robins is a small, plump bird. Its black beak is short and thin. Males and females look identical, sporting a brown back, white belly and red breast, face and cheeks. In contrast, juveniles are speckled gold and brown, only developing the distinctive red plumage in adulthood. American robins are gray-brown birds with warm orange underparts and dark heads. In flight, a white patch on the lower belly and under the tail can be conspicuous. Compared with males, females have paler heads that contrast less with the gray back. Robins are one of the first birds to start the dawn chorus and one of the last to stop singing at night, even in the winter when they sing to defend their winter territories. They are often mistaken for nightingales, despite being one of the most common nighttime singers in Britain. The hermit thrush is rich brown on the head and back, with a distinctly warm, reddish tail. The underparts are pale with distinct spots on the throat and smudged spots on the breast. With a close look you may see a thin pale eye-ring, not a bold one. Hermit thrushes hop and scrape in leaf litter while foraging. The hermit thrush's most frequently heard call is a low-pitched chuff or quoit to signal attack or escape, and a cedar waxwing-like e when in danger. Adults may tell their young to stay still with a two-syllable chuck and lisp. The black-crowned night heron is 23 to 28 inches tall. It has a wingspan of almost 4 feet. It is a medium-sized heron with a stocky body and short legs and neck. It has a black crown and back, gray wings and a white underside. Black-crowned night herons get their name due to the fact that they hunt at night and early morning, then rest during the day. Nycticorax means night raven, referring both to the heron's nighttime hunting habits and their harsh crow-like call. Black-crowned night herons give a barking squawk when disturbed. Males give a hissing pluck to attract females. When parents arrive at the nest with food, they give a series of guttural notes followed by a raspy WOC call. They also give harsh screams and hoarse clucks. The common nightingale, Rufous nightingale or simply nightingale, Licinia megarincos, is a small passerine bird best known for its powerful and beautiful song. It was formerly classed as a member of the thrush family Turdidae, but is now more generally considered to be an Old World flycatcher, Muscicapitae. Why do nightingales sing at night? Male nightingales sing at night in the mating season to attract a suitable female. Despite their reputation, night singing mostly occurs in the breeding season rather than all year round, due to the high costs associated with it. The Yellowbreasted Chat offers a cascade of song in the spring, when males deliver streams of whistles, cackles, chuckles, and gurgles with the fluidity of improvisational jazz. It's seldom seen or heard during the rest of the year, when both males and females skulk silently in the shadows of dense thickets, gleaning insects and berries for food. The largest of our warblers, the chat is a widespread breeder in shrubby habitats across North America, venturing to Central America for the winter. They have a variety of calls, including a distinctive harsh scolding. Females also make a gargling growl when disturbed at the nest. Wintering males and females give a chuck call to defend winter territories. The tiny black rail is infamously difficult to see. Its dark colors, broken up by white speckles, help it blend with the deep shadows of dense marshes, where it preys on small invertebrates. It's easier to hear, particularly on spring nights when males sing a repeated, amiable kick-e-cur. Black rails are vulnerable to sea level rise and other changes to its marsh habitat, and are listed on the Partners in Flight Red Watch list because of recent steep declines. The most frequently heard call is a low, growling care from agitated birds defending the nest or territory. Females disturbed at the nest give a high-pitched series of nasal-linked calls. Males tend to give kick calls in the same circumstances. The eastern whippoorwill is a medium-sized, 22 to 27 centimeters, 8.7 to 10.6 inches, bird within the nightjar family, Caprimulgidae, from North America. The whippoorwill is commonly heard within its range, but less often seen because of its camouflage. It is named onomatopoeically after its song. Eastern whippoorwills are easy to hear but hard to see. Their brindled plumage blends perfectly with the gray-brown leaf litter of the open forests where they breed and roost. At dawn and dusk, and on moonlit nights, they sally out from perches to sweep up insects in their cavernous mouths. These common birds are on the decline in parts of their range as open forests are converted to suburbs or agriculture.